what we're demonstrating here is the graphics and gaming capability of the Snapdragon 800 series. So we've got a couple games here from GameLoft. One is Batman Dark Knight, and one is Asphalt 7. These are familiar with whatever, but what these are is we're running on our new 800 series. This is a true 1080p output, just mirrored through HDMI to the thing. You can see, we have console quality graphics on this thing projected on the TV. You can see it's very, very responsive. Your game experience is going to be fluid. It's going to be liquid. There's going to be, no lag time. There's no stutter. The game is going to be good. And so that's a full-on game that works. This is an internal demo that we kind of wrote at Qualcomm Game Studios, just to show what the chip can do. So this is a typical game scene. In a typical game scene, you're going to have a cloth simulation. You're going to have water reflection. You're going to have, animated characters that are going to do stuff. You're going to have lighting. You're going to have full screen effects. These are everything that you would put in a typical game, in this scene. And of course, it's just got to run very smooth. It's running at 30 frames per second. 1080p output. Very, very smooth. One of the things that's good about the Snapdragon processor is it dynamically uses the cores and powers them down. If I enable this core button here, you can see what the cores are doing and what the GPUs are doing. And if you look closely, you can see it's actually changing the frequency of the processors based on load, and that's to save power. Another thing it can actually do, since cloth is on the CPU, if I pause, you see I'm no longer updating the cloth, and what happens is it dynamically turned off the cores. So now that's something only Snapdragon can do. It turned them off. So now I'm running, I'm not a 4-core system, I'm running a 1.5-core system, whatever. So my power savings are tremendous. But it's very responsive. You see if I unpause this thing, these things are going to jump right back in, and just come into play, and the cloth is going to start simulating. So it's just based on load, so you get longer battery life. And so, that's kind of what the message we're trying to show here is, better battery life, better graphics, better gaming experience all around. Of course, another thing we can do is, this is just a standard Bluetooth connected game or controller. So, you can play games with your controllers that you're comfortable with. So we're just after a good gaming experience. It doesn't have to be a casual game. It can just be, hardcore gamers can really enjoy and get benefit from this.
We saw that NVIDIA is entering the market of the video game console. Does Qualcomm has planned maybe not to do its own console, but maybe to integrate the Qualcomm processor into a console?
That I can't answer. I don't know what marketing wants to do with the chip. We have just an extremely powerful chip with a lot of features. Whether or not it goes in a gaming console, a phone, a tablet, a smart TV that you saw from the keynote, I can't control where that goes. But yeah, it'll work anywhere. So it's just got a lot of power.
All right, thank you.